Hey people, today we are going to be playing some Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. It's going to be most likely my first video that I ever make, and the first series that I ever make. So I want it to be something that I'm at least a bit comfortable with. I finished the Dark Souls a few times, like 3 times, stuff like that. So it's not going to be a first playthrough. And I genuinely, most of the time I like or even love Dark Souls type games, Souls games. That's what I want to say. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, and let's go with Grey. That's going to be our character for this game. And no, I'm not going to be overpowered pyromancy. I just want to try pyromancy because I have yet to try pyromancies in this game. So I want to try it.
In the age of ancients,
I think I'm going to be
the
skipping
world
these.
was unformed, shrouded by...
Because, well, you most likely know this already. And if you don't, I'm sorry. But I will most likely not be skipping dialogue of characters. I'm most likely not going to be skipping dialogue for rather simple reason, because if there actually is somebody who, well, basically these videos of mine are going to be their first Dark Souls experience, well, at least so that they can learn something from this. And since I played this game several times already, generally most of the time I'm not going to struggle as much. There are some bosses that I'm going to struggle on without, like, that's a no-brainer because I only finished the game like 3 times. I've started the game like a lot of times, but I've finished it only like 3 times, as I said before. So later bosses are going to be a bit of a doozy. So, like, around half point of the game, you can expect me to start dying more often. Hello, Oscar.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Oh, thank you for that.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
As soon as you walk away from here, he dies. You heard that? That was die. And you get 100 soul spoon. In like speedruns or people who are playing this game for like a challenge or something like that, they just run up to him and swing at him and kill him. Because it's just quicker. And it doesn't change anything in the game. As I don't think it does. Pyromancy Flame. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. We are going to equip the cracked shield, but for a different reason than to block, because I don't really like blocking in these games. It's parry. Its parries are really powerful, especially in the early game. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Like, that's one thing that I don't like the design about in this game. Like, the first thing that you are given is a shield, which, if someone doesn't know anything about Dark Souls, just tells to them that you should use a shield, block every enemy attack that you can, instead of, you know, dodging with rolls, which is much, much more fun playstyle. We return back to the Silent Beam, and we're gonna plunge. I'm going to try Pyromancy because I've yet to try them in a playthrough. Or at least in this game. Ah. Nice miss. It was good damage. Hey, nice. Yeah, Pyromancy is relatively powerful. Especially in the early game. And Pyromancy is actually considered one of the best spells. For a simple reason, because you don't need to level up in order for Pyromancy to be powerful. You just need to upgrade your Pyromancy's Flame. And it makes it really powerful. Plus, you can get some borderline overpowered spells. Oh, not borderline, they are overpowered. Later in the game. Well, not even later in the game. You don't even need to kill a boss for it. In order to get it. I can go and get it.
In the ancient legend.
If I want to. If I want to, I could just go and... kill. No, not kill. Get the overpowered Pyromancy. But I don't really want to do that. Like, quick explanation. You can get a red tear stone ring, which goes into this slot. One of these two. Which, whenever I think it's below 20% HP, you deal something like 50% more damage or something like that. Like, it's really broken. Especially since you can literally just dodge every single attack. I'm not going to be talking to these actually. Maybe later on. But right now we are going around Firelink Shrine. You know, collecting everything that we can get. I know you don't have to go this way, but it's fun going this way. And we got a weapon that we are most likely going to be using for the rest of the game. Since in this playthrough I want to do Pyromancies and some kind of hammer. So I'm most likely going to be using Morning Star because it deals hefty damage and stacks the bleed effect. You are not supposed to be here yet. It's too early for you, for my character to be here. Oh no, that's bad. I forgot that they can do that. Ouch. Need to be careful because I'll die. And we don't want that. The stamina on this character is horrible. I'm going to need to upgrade that relatively quickly. I'm just going to run around here, get firing shrine, and get all the stuff that I can. All the stuff that's going to be useful. You can get, I think, over here a really powerful weapon. Not this. Ah, there it is. It's Zweihander. A really powerful weapon. But it has really high stat requirements in order to be able to wield it. Oh no. Thank you, but I do not want to be gangbanged today. I'm just going to run away, because why should I stay here when you saw how much it took to kill just 2 normal skeletons? I'm not trying my luck with... Ouch. No, with... like what, 5 normal skeletons plus 2 big ones? No thank you. Also, if you don't know, like, now there are several types of runs, challenge runs, that you can do in this game. Like, some people beat this game without leveling up. That's something that you can do. I never attempted it, but I might attempt it at some time in the future. I'll do something cool about this chest right here. It's, as you can see, open. Well, this chest, whenever you lose an item that you need to progress in the game, it gets respawned at that chest. Pretty cool thing for developers, because if you don't have a few items in this game, you basically soft-log yourself. You can't progress in the game anymore. You can't need it. So it basically spawns back there. Let's talk. Let's talk to these guys, and then we'll level up.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Do you have anything else to say?
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
I think that's all he has to say.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool. Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
This is all he has to say. He basically is like an introduction character. Like, he tells you what you should do. Nothing bad about that. Not as you saw, he can talk for quite a bit. You don't want that. No. This is the problem with Dark Souls 1. Not Dark Souls 1, Master Dark Souls 1. If you want to use something like Souls or Humanities, you can only use one of them. You can't use two, or three, or how many you want to use. You need to use them one after the other, which is pretty bad. But the remastered solves this. No response, she can't speak. That's the Firekeeper. She can upgrade your SS flares, which are used for healing. And I think that's all. The story behind this game is quite petite. No, quite not weird, but it's something. And it's basically like stuff happens, blah blah blah. The first fire becomes like the first fire appears, blah blah. One lord takes basically control of the fire and begins the age of fire. This age of fire lasts for a long time, but it starts to fade. So this lord sacrifices himself to the flame to empower it again. It works. But it started. The flame started dying again. Everything's falling apart. And that's where you come in. Like, this is basically where we are now. Everything's falling apart. The fire's fading again. Humans are turning into hollows. And we're here to do something. Don't know what, but something we are supposed to do. Well, I can tell you what we are supposed to do, but it's... if I do, it's a spoiler for the story of the game. Which, based on what people want, I will either tell, like, the summarized version of it, the story, or just leave it at that and then talk about it when it happens. What should the line down for? Down here, if you want to, you can talk to this guy.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Rickett of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
Well, this person can modify your equipment for, you know, I'll show that when it needs to happen. He can upgrade your equipment in order to be better. But for that you need Titanite shards, which are basically used to upgrading stuff. You can also upgrade your armor, repair your stuff. You can purchase some stuff from him, which are soul arrows and heavy soul arrows, which is magic, but it's really overpriced. And Sorcerer Catalyst, if you don't have it, is basically a tool for casting sorceries, which these are sorceries. Now we can also talk. Let's see what he has to say.
What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed, undead. But what's there really to moan about? What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both cursed.
No, nothing.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
So that's all he has to say. Let's not forget to exchange for Morning Star. Yep, we do have the stats for it, which is good. I'm going to most likely be using some kind of hammer for the duration of the game, because I did a playthrough using a Uchikatana and a scythe later in the game, which is a dexterity weapon. I don't think I've done a strength playthrough of this game. Also, you will not know, but my first Souls game was Dark Souls 2 School of the First Sin, and it went on from there. Like, that is my favorite Dark Souls game for a simple reason. It was my first Dark Souls game. Yeah, I don't know if I should have come here. Transient Curse. Must be enough to kill? Not really. Two. Okay. Please. Thank you. Hey, a Jagged Blade. Two of them. What is this luck? You need Transient Curse in order to be able to hit these ghosts. Otherwise, you just go through them. Firekeep Soul. You can use this to gain a lot of souls, 10,000 if I'm not mistaken. Or you can use this, or give it to your Firekeeper, and they will upgrade SS class in order for them to heal us more. Which we might do. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's upgrade it actually. Upgrade is the better thing to do. Okay, we don't have anything that we want to use right now. The Jagger Blade, I'll show it. It's actually a relatively good weapon. I think it's a dagger? It's a good sword, but it deals quite a lot of damage for a game. It has a stab. I didn't know that. I never used this weapon. It deals quite a lot of damage. And I do not know if it is upgraded using regular Titanite. Jagger Blade wielded by new Londo Ghosts. Violent thrust attacks. One of the curved weapons inflicts damage to ghosts. So we don't need to use a Transient Curse to be able to hit them. And you know what? I might actually go and just use this. Let's see with what it is reinforced.
What?
What is it reinforced with? Oh, it's reinforced with Twinkling Titanite. We might not use this then. Like, we might
Come
use
back
it
soon,
for
Smith.
the beginning of the game right now, but we might not use it for later on in the game. I'm going to use the item that I chose at the beginning of the game when making this character, which was a master key. And you can use this to basically skip a lot of stuff. Like, for example, right now I'll show you where I'm going, but I could go here into Blighttown. The filter is on. If I want to, I can come over here to Blighttown, but I don't want to aggro those orcs or whatever they are, and basically skip a lot of bosses. Like, it allows you to unlock shortcuts and stuff like that. It basically breaks the progression in the game, and I would not recommend it to somebody who is playing Dark Souls for the first time, because you're just going to break the progression of the game and go into areas that you should not go in. Thank you. One thing, if you take those two, this bad boy gets up and starts attacking. I'll show it to you later on when I have a bonfire that I set on, because right now it will just teleport me all the way up into Firing Shrine. I think. Yeah, it should teleport into Firing Shrine. Please? Oh. Okay. Thank you. If you did another attack, I would not have been able to get past him. So he was polite and let me through. This way. And we go up. The place where I'm going right now, I'm just used to going here through my previous playthroughs, because this is a place where you can get an item that's really useful. Let's sit down with the bonfire and level up. I'm wondering what we should do. You know what? Let's go into endurance to like 15 and vitality 17? No, let's go with 16. 17? You know what? Let's go vitality 20, and we're not going to touch it for a longer time. I think that's going to be good enough. Yep, that's going to be good enough. For an extended period of time. Okay, now we are going to fight an opponent that's relatively sketchy. Ouch. Get him die, level up health. Okay. 171, not bad damage. Come on, attack me again. Ouch. Not like that, but okay. Let me heal. Okay, that was too soon. Ouch. That delay attack I do not like. You can dance around this aggro range and be a scumbag about it, but you're not supposed to be able to fight this enemy. And he's not this early in the game. That's why I'm parrying him, because that's the only proper way that you can kill him this early in the game. Oh, also he can drop his weapon, and I think also his shield, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Oh, he did drop his weapon. That's cool. Most likely not gonna use it, or maybe I will, I'm not sure. We picked up the grass shield. A relatively good shield. With good durable. It can endure a lot of punishment. But it also has another effect. It makes your stamina regenerate faster than normal. Which you can see is really useful. Oh, let's look at the Black Knight Halberd. You don't have strength or dexterity to wield this. And it's a really powerful weapon that will just trivialize. Like, the rest of the game will be incredibly easy if I use this. Halberd of the Black Knights who won the Lordran. Use to face chaos demons. Large motion of that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of the adversities long ago. This thing is really powerful, as I said. So almost like I'm not going to use it because it would basically be cheating. Well, not really cheating, since in Dark Souls you can't really cheat. But we'll see. Maybe I'll use it. If people want me to use it in the comments below, you can always just comment if you want me to use it, and I'll use it if you want to. Because for now, I'm still relatively early in the game, so I can just choose whatever I want to use. Thank for the alarm bow and the new clothes. I'm not going to. Oh, I'm going to explain something right now, real quick, which is basically if you're not wearing something in the slot of equipment. So, for example, I would have nothing equipped on my head. I would take bonus damage. And if you have it, and if you don't have anything in all 4, you take quite a lot of bonus damage. It's basically a punishment for not having any, clothing on yourself. So most of the time it pays off, even if it's like something like tethered cloth like this. It pays off to have it on, and because you'll not be taking that bonus damage. But I don't wanna. I like my fast rolls. As I said before, I'm skipping progression. I'm going somewhere where I should not be yet. I'm basically going to early blacksmith to upgrade my weapons. You already saw one blacksmith that I sold. But dealing relatively good damage. Maybe we'll try it later. The guy that sold soul arrow sorceries. Here's another guy. That guy, he doesn't sell upgrade materials, so you can't upgrade unless you have upgrade materials. And this guy's name is Andre, as he's going to tell us right now.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
You can purchase unlimited amounts of Titanite shards, which are used to reinforce weapons to +5, as you can see. Standard weapons, to be exact. And you can buy some stuff from him, like a long sword, broadsword, bastard sword, some arrows, and Crest of Artorias. It allows you to go into an area without actually having to go around through stuff. It just allows you to go there, but it costs 20,000 souls. I most of the time never use this. Weapon swing box allows you yourself to upgrade weapons at Bonfire. Armor swing box, upgrade armor at Bonfire. Repair box, repair stuff at the Bonfire. I might even go for a longsword run, because it's the old reliable. First time that I played through this game, I finished it with a longsword. Or was it the Uchikatana? I don't remember, but I did finish the longsword. The game with just the longsword. One entire time. And it's the old reliable. Like, it's always reliable and always useful. Let's reinforce the Jagger Blade. Since we did get some Swinging Titanite from killing that crystal lizard, which was the small thing that scurried around, when you kill that, you get upgraded materials. And for that one, we got 2 Swinging Titanite shards. No, not shards, Swinging Titanites. Oh, we can upgrade to +2. Okay. When we get the souls, we might do that. Hooray! Thanks for the gesture. And let's talk.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you, so pay them a little respect, eh? There are 2 types of weapon forging. There's reinforcement and there's ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box. But ascension's a finer art. It alters a weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory of we blacksmiths. A smith box just won't do the trick. Start out with reinforcement. When that loses its charm, you can consider ascension. As you've noticed, this land is flush with the mad and wicked. You won't make it through the night without employing my services. You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. Whether you forge weapons or armor first, well, that's up to you. But nobody wants to see you go hollow. So whatever you do, you'd better do it well. You can forge it with it, but so
all he has to say.
don't
Also,
get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
thanks, Andre. The Crest of Artorias that I talked about, the ass for 20,000 souls. If you kill him, you get it for free, but you have to kill him, which is not that good. I'll just sit down here and rest. I don't think I can level up. No, I can't not. And we're gonna go back. Are we quick rolling? Yeah, we are quick rolling. Okay. Let's try it out again. Ouch. 85. I might try to kill him this time. Only because of the weapon that I got. Oh, nice, he's targeted. Oh, didn't do a second attack. Ouch. Yeah, I should have kept the armor on. Okay, come here. Ouch. He went for a 3-part combo. Should have been careful around that. Okay. go. Okay, need to regain my stamina. Also, I can make this easier for myself with these. Humanities are pretty strong in the early game, as I said before. As you can see, I can just kill them rather easily. 82,000 souls and a demon titanite. I'm only going to be using this weapon that I have, the Jagger Blade, for the early game.
Well, hello again. Need any?
Don't think I'm going to be upgrading anymore.
Don't get yourself.
I don't think I will. Just for the little game. And I'll use another weapon when it outscales this one. Or we might just be using this for the rest of the game. We'll see. I'm not sure what we'll have in the game. Okay, let's go back to firing. Blood moss claw. Going to this thing is, I don't think will be useful. Ah, he fell down. Oh, that sucks. I don't think I'll talk about this yet. These series that I'm going to be doing are going to be as little editing as possible. If it doesn't require editing, like audio problems and stuff like that, I'm not going to edit. So if I'm like taking a long trek, running back, I'm not going to edit it out. Or later on I might start editing it out, I'm not sure yet. Or I just speed it up so that you don't lose anything from this awesome content that I'm creating right now. For those that didn't pick up on that, or I didn't show it enough, that was sarcasm. But I want to do basically no editing or minimal editing, if possible. Which also leaves me with more time to just talk about stuff that I find interesting or talk about stuff in the game. Right now we might go and do something, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And what that thing is, like, go and get a... You know what, let's go and do it. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically risking my life. Going to leave the dangerous area. As you can see, these things can one-shot, I think. Well, I upgraded my health, so they shouldn't. But before they could one-shot me. But I'm getting something. And something is really useful. Something that I've talked about, actually. Red Tearstone Ring. Boost attack while HP is low. I think it's when it's below 20%. That's when you... Yep, I'll die. I died. Oh, that's okay. We'll get it back. And it's only 900 souls. There wasn't even a level up for me anymore. But that one humanity, it's going to sting. Like this way. Yes, this way. Pull the lever. I'll do a run, try to get it back. My souls that I just lost. But if it doesn't work out on this run, I won't subject you to another run. I'll just go there and home and bone out. If I don't need to home and bone out, I'll explain what a home and bone does. Obviously, I can explain right now if I want to. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Then I'm going to home and bone out actually right now because since it's all the way up there, well, there's a really high chance that I'll die. And you'll see what home and bone does too. A home and bone basically returns you back to the last bonfire that you rested at. Return to last bonfire rested at, as you can see. You can also do this with the dark side that I'll show you right now. But you lose all your humanities that you have used right now and all your souls. So it's not really recommended that you do that. Your humanities is basically all the way up in the top left corner. That big number, 01. That means I have 1 humanity active right now. I.e. I can use it. Other humanities that are not able to use to like get in the bonfire or something like that, I'll explain that later, are here in my inventory. I have 3 humanity. Also, humanities are really great because that allow you to do stuff, but they also heal you to full health whenever you use them. But there's only a limited supply. Well, not really, you can farm humanities. Nice, thank you. You can farm humanities. But it's a bit not difficult, but it takes time to farm them. And I hope I do not need to farm any humanities in this game because, as I said, I do not want you to miss out on anything. You know what? Let's try to fight this one. Ooh, we don't do much. Ouch. Gives you toxic. Which is a status element. If you get toxic, your health depletes very rapidly. Okay. Oh no. No! I need to run all the way back now. No! You could have seen my Rotisserie in effect then, which like I dealt a lot more damage from like what was it 140? I dealt 220 per swing. I think it was 140. Like maybe even doubled my damage. It could have even been that, like doubled my damage. You know what? I'll look it up actually, and look it up right now if I can. I'll look it up on my phone because it's a bit weird. What? The game crashed. Well, that's amazing. Well, while the game is booting up, well, this is getting cut out. back. The game crashed when I tried to minimize it. So, yeah, that happened. But in the meantime, I looked it up. The Rotisserie ring increases your damage by 50% when your HP is below 20%. So the first time that I said the statistic, I was right. The second time when I said that it maybe doubled my damage, I was incorrect. Sorry for that. I will hope that the comments will correct me on anything that is incorrect and I said. Which I think is going to be a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to the lore. I know something about the lore of this game, but not everything. I'm not about to argue. Which I don't think even he knows everything about this game. Ouch. Another thing, I just mentioned Vativadia, an amazing channel, focuses on lore and lore aspects of this game. And I strongly recommend him. There's nothing else I could say, I just strongly recommend him. Thank you for that. Well, that's when I am souls and one humanity. There's going to be a lot more of this. We picked up a Dragon Crest shield, which is a 100% physical shield. It blocks 100% of physical damage, and the Astora Straight Sword. It deals magic damage, but it scales with faith, which is weird. Because if it deals magic damage, it should scale with intelligence, but it scales with faith. Straight Sword of an unknown knight, likely one of Astora's superiors. High quality weapon with powerful blessing. Not going to use it. I'm not going to use that. Another thing that you can do in comments, you can count how many times I go through this elevator in just this episode. As I said, this is going to be minimal editing. Like, I'm going to edit out the part while the game crashed, because I don't want you looking at a black screen for 3 minutes. I'm going to edit out that, but other than that, as I've said, I'm going to be doing minimal editing on my videos. Another thing that I thought of is, I'm most likely, at least for now, only going to be doing one series at a time. So only playing one game at a time. Because I would first of all, since this is basically my first video that I'm making, focus on actually making the video. We're going to come for you later on, not right now. But maybe later on, when I feel I'm good enough at it, I might do several games at one time. But for now, I basically have quite a lot of games in front of myself. Like, I want to play the whole Dark Souls trilogy, if possible, on this channel. After that, might do Elden Ring, but that's a question of if I get a good enough PC by then. Because the PC that I have right now, that I'm using to record this, it's barely able to run Elden Ring on basically the lowest settings, and it barely runs on 30 FPS. I did finish the game once. I did not finish the whole game, I just quickly finished the game once, just so I could say that I had finished it. And I'm leaving it off, like all those other bosses and exploring for YouTube. Let's quickly upgrade my SS Flask, reinforced SS Flask, and now it's SS Flask +1. I heal more if I use it. Okay, let's go talk to the cleric and then I'll get back to talking about future series.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Thank you for that.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Let's say yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Yes.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Great Heal Expert heals you for a good amount of HP. Homeward, which basically functions as a homeward bone. It's just, you know, it doesn't run out. Force, you can basically push somebody. See Guidance, it shows you more, what's it called? Messages. There we go. And Heal, which heals you. And some talismans to be able to use it. Sorry, I want to do a gesture. Shrug. And let's talk more.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
I think the game is bugged, or this dialogue is bugged because they aren't here yet.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Show dedication? I do not have the souls right now.
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred. Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Okay. As I was talking before, I would like to play Elden Ring on this channel. Do the series on that. It's going to be a long one because it's basically me going to be exploring Elden Ring. Oh. Ouch. But, as I said, I cannot do it right now. Ouch. Ouch, that was double hit. Come. Since I cannot do it right now, because my computer is not strong enough to record and play at the same time. Come on. Don't be a wuss, and come on. Thank you. I forgot to do something. I forgot to sit down at the bonfire here. So if I die, I'll respawn back near the lift. So I'm going to go back and sit down before doing anything risky yet. No, right now. This bonfire always gives you 10 Estus flasks, which is pretty useful. Ah shit. I'm going to get rid of that bastard. It's really good that I upgraded my weapon, because I can one-shot these guys. I might even be able to one-shot that guy that's down there that I parried just a minute ago. Yep, I'm able to one-shot him. Okay, let's go over there. Okay. Thank you for the Ring of Sacrifice. The Ring of Sacrifice, basically, it makes it so when you wear it, you die, you will not lose your souls and your humanities. Oh, I didn't explain your basically your ability. Like when you die the first time, you drop a bloodstain with your souls and your humanities. If you get back to it before dying again, you will get all your souls and humanities back. But if you die again, you lose all of them. You know, let's go. No. First here. Ouch. You. Okay. Why is the game lagging a bit? I do not know why. This never happened to me before, even while recording, because I did try to record one episode before to just find out if my computer is able to handle it and stuff like that, and it was able to do that. So I don't know why it's lagging again. You know what, let me pause the recording and I'll check what's happening. Well, I'm back. Figured out what it was. A game was updating in the background. That's why my game was lagging. At least I think it was because of that. And another thing, it crashed again. I do not know why. The game never crashed on me before. It's weird. Oh. This, when you pick it up, I would not recommend pick it up, but it's rubbish. It literally has no value. And it's just going to sit down and sit in your inventory until you get rid of it. If you want to, you can just carry it around, but since it does nothing, it's not useful. Ow! I don't really wanna get it, throw it out. Don't wanna do the hassle, so I'll just keep it for now. Another soul. 4 souls of the last undead. Nice. Hello. I think his name is Hellkite Drake, I think. Ow, ow, ow. Come on. There's another shield here, if you want. This first episode is going to be a bit longer than the ones that I'm going to release later on. Maybe like hour and a half, something like that. I want my episodes to be around an hour long, normally. Well, this first episode, let's make it a bit longer. Why not? I'm not going to sit down at this bonfire, I'm just going to light it. So I'm not sure if you respawn here if you die. Like, I'm not sure if you need to sit down at the bonfire in order to respawn at it, or you just need to light it. I'm not sure right now. Ow. Okay. Let's get all these souls. and talk to this guy.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Bit creepy, but he sells some useful stuff. Orange Garden Soapstone, don't need that. Residence Key, don't need that. Bottomless Blocks. Don't really need that. Dagger, short sword, scimitar. Not a relatively good weapon. The thing is, basically any weapon that you can find in this game can be a good weapon. If you use it in a correct build and stuff like that. Well, I don't think I'm going to buy anything from him. No, I don't think I will buy anything. That will be about butler and nothing else. Yeah, I don't think I'll buy anything else. But I'm going to do something else.
Thank you kindly.
Well, first talk to him.
Oh, you again. I hope you've brought plenty of... Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. What a waste of... Go and fall off a cliff.
What I said about the next other thing is that I was going to unalive him, and he would give me a really cool weapon, the Katana, a really strong weapon. But I'm not gonna do that because if I would, well, not that I can't or something like that, just because I don't really need a Chikatana now. As I've said before, I want to do a hammer style playthrough. The only reason why I'm using this right now is because I could upgrade it, so I upgraded it. But you know what? I might just go and not use it actually. At least not on the boss fight that we're going to fight. If I manage the time well enough. Well, if I'm fast enough, then we might fight the boss. No, you know what? Let's go back and not back, but use the actual hammer that we're going to be using. Ooh, we are heavy now. Wait. First of all, change this, and I'm not able to use this. No, I'm not. Weird. But I can still parry. Well, since I'm not able to use it, let's use this as a pairing, basically. Thing to parry. Hello. You will not. No! You did get me. Bloody bastard. Oh, also another thing that I didn't mention. My first language is not English. I taught myself English, basically. So if I say something incorrectly, I'm sorry for that. Ouch. Bastard. Oh. Firebomb, thank you. We're gonna get this. Gold pattern resin. a really powerful item, but I'm not going to use it because it literally just trivializes the first boss fight if I were to use it on that boss fight. Thanks for the soul. And now back here. Not back, well, up here. Oh, you saw Dark Soul that I got from him? That gives you a humanity for free. You can see my humanity counter up there. Ouch. Come on. Thank you. Quick exchange for this. Can I use this on? No, I cannot. Do we have a weapon with that? No, we do not. So let's just use the Morning Star and use the gold powers in order for this guy. This is another Black Knight, I think it is the name. Ouch. Hello. It just makes this quicker. Come on. Thank you. And one more. There we go. I'm relatively good at parries. I'm not perfect. I'm a tiny bit above average, I think. But I never really used them that much in this game. Blue Teal Stone Ring. It's the opposite of the white and red Teal Stone Ring, as in it increases your defense when your HP is low. Not really useful, but... Come on. Didn't work. You can roll through that, I know that, but... didn't work out for me. Oh well, too bad. It's not happening. Okay, I think it's over here. Yeah. And of course the lizard. They always spawn. No, this one always spawns here. A Titanite, Twinkle Titanite, and a Titanite chunk. When you get here, first thing that you should do is climb up here and punk these two bastards. Because otherwise, they will shoot at you. Also, let's get rid of these. And let's go. Hello! Taurus demon. Okay. I think I went too far here. Hey, stagger, nice. Okay. Okay. Why I do that to my camera? And we got him to bleed. Nice. Victory achieved. Thanks for the souls, babe. Humanity, Homeward Bone. in 3,000 souls? 3,000. Yeah, I remember correctly. You might be asking why I'm not using the Grasscrest shield if it increases my stamina recovery. Well, that's for a reason of I just don't want to. I don't feel like using it right now. The best character is here.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time. Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
What is it?
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Thank you.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Solaire.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
If only, buddy. Me too.
Oh, hello there. The
Okay,
sun, if
that's all.
only.
Solaire. The community's most beloved character. Teal gave me a white side sign soapstone. Pretty useful thing. You need to be human, i.e. you need to use one humanity to become human again, since I am whole right now. Add a bonfire. And I'll show you that right now, actually. If the dragon won't kill me, that is. Okay. Managed to escape. Oh, you bastard. I'm going to kill you later. Maybe even now. Well, not kill. But do something. That's for sure. First of all, since I want to be sure, let's skip this down. A shortcut back to the bonfire that we rested at before going to the Tyrus Demon. Did we rest at it? That bonfire? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, let's wait. Wait for the dragon. Do something. And then go and reset the bonfire. Now we'll rest at this bonfire. Sorry. Hey, leave me alone. Thank you. And he flew away. Later on, I might kill him. I know a cheesy spot to kill him. And I'll show it to you. You could have still seen him fly away over there, but not anymore. Okay, let's go sit down, level up, and I think that will be the first episode. Let's get 10 dexterity, 15 strength, and the rest in temperance. I have 2,000 souls left. But I think that's going to be the end of today's episode. So, goodbye and see you in the next one.